welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Aries. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, Aries. I finally got to spend some time outside today without hating myself. Actually, it was still stupid cold, but it was May Day, so we had to go and have a little bit of socialization, right? So let's get started. What do we have for Aries, please? What message do you have for Aries? So for hidden energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, Aries. So you may not know it, but it looks to me like you've got some support that is maybe going to be a little bit more helpful than you anticipated. And then we've got the King of Swords here and the Five of Wands. So Aries, somebody here has felt like they've had to remain steadfast in their dedication to being honest and logical in a situation where you were probably dealing with some low vibe people or, just kind of low level conflict, right? Gossip or somebody who's trying to, fuck with your job. I think at the end of the day, one thing that is important to remember is you can say a lot by not saying anything at all. So we have the Queen of Swords here coming out next with the Temperance in reverse. And this is likely the former counterpart to the King of Swords. So it's possible this low-level conflict is in a relationship scenario because sometimes the Queen and King of Swords are really like two people in a relationship that don't see eye to eye anymore. In fact, there's no chance they will ever be looking at each other depending on how they come out because the King of Swords is looking you straight on, right? So it feels to me like with the Temperance in reverse for the Queen of Swords, the energy here that may be struggling a little bit more in terms of how to feel like they can, heal themselves or how to feel stable is a little bit difficult. But here we have the Three of Cups, which I would tie back to that Three of Pentacles. Spirit wants to remind you, Aries, that there's a support system here for you that wants to celebrate your wins and help you when you're down. So they want you to be thinking about that. What else do we have for Aries, please? So we have the Magician coming out next to the Three of Cups. And this is telling me that with the support system that you have in place, Aries, you are capable of manifesting or achieving pretty much whatever you put your mind to. So Spirit wants to remind you to really consider how much you've been through, what you've gotten through, what you've overcome. Whoa, I just saw a weird light over there. So signs you might be really working on or seeing more signs. It seems to me like you are honing the skills that were naturally given to you, as well as finding ways to improve upon those that, are skills, things that you've worked at learning over years. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is clarifying the King of Swords. This is telling me that part of what has been an issue here is money or legacy. There could be something here about an inheritance or assets, but kind of feels like there's been some sort of issue here pertaining to a breakup or a business splitting in two, that kind of thing. So we have the Empress coming out to clarify the Five of Wands. And then we have the Three of Wands coming out to clarify the Queen of Swords. So I get the impression that this drama or conflict is pertaining to someone that this Queen of Swords felt like this King of Swords was interested in, because she's coming out as the Empress. She's not the one who did the low vibe, like the gossip or anything, but she might be the subject of it. You know what I mean? Like somebody assuming that there was infidelity here when maybe there wasn't. Because where's the Three of Swords? The Three of Swords comes out, call me a liar, you know? But this seems more like somebody who is trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. You know, like somebody sends a text message to a buddy of theirs and says, I miss you. And somebody misreads it as romantic, and it's really just like, no, like, you're cool, you're my buddy, and I haven't seen you in like 2 months, that's all. All right. Tell me more about this Temperance card, please. So normally this feminine energy is a master of her emotions here, coming out as the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who, it could be a water sign, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there is something that has pushed her to come out as this Queen of Swords and has pushed her to be less capable of managing these emotions. And it could be that this Queen of Swords with the Three of Wands, she's waiting for evidence to come in to make her feel like she can confirm this, but it won't come. So with the Eight of Cups in the reverse here, the true friends that you have, you may have periods that are difficult where you maybe don't talk as often or you don't see each other as often, but these people that you rely on right now, the small social circle that you have, these are people that are not going to leave you in times of darkness. And with the Four of Wands coming out to clarify the Magician, the good things that are happening in your life right now, Aries, are redemption for the good behavior or good acts that you have done recently. Like recently being like in the last 6 months. Maybe a year. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, the Hierophant. So it looks to me like this could have been a marriage. It doesn't have to be. Could have just been, you know, a higher level of commitment, like you lived together or you'd been together for like 10 years, so people just looked at you as marriage or as married. And we have the Five of Swords coming out. So it looks like whatever gossip or low vibe bullshit was attempted on this Empress is not going to work. People can tell. I mean, usually when you see an Empress, you fucking know she's an Empress, right? You're like, whew, that's an intense energy over there. Like, she's everything, you know? People notice that. So when people try to lie on an Empress, it's like, nice try. Aww. So we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is letting go. And I get the feeling that control was an issue in the past. So this is like a new thing for this person. So we masculine energy here who maybe didn't want to see the truth or didn't walk away when they learned the truth, but it looks like this feminine energy was maybe dishonest about a situation. So she could have been the person that was lying on the Empress, like saying things that weren't true, or she was just making assumptions about the two of them, the King of Cups and the Empress. The King of Cups being the King of Swords as well. And then we have the Six of Swords. This is clarifying the Four of Wands. This can also be a card of marriage. We've got something about moving to calmer waters here, so I want to get a little bit more information here and see what exactly is moving to smoother waters here for you, Aries. Well, if that doesn't just say it all, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Aries, you have good things coming your way in both work and in love. You have promotion, or maybe you're just getting seen as more successful or respected in your field. But whatever this is, I see this adding to your confidence and making it easier for you to draw in the type of love that you want or desire. So we have the Page of Swords and Ace of Wands. I would say this is specifically saying if you want to have a new beginning, it's dependent upon leaving the past in the past. The Page of Swords is lining up with this Queen of Swords, so it really feels like the idea of somebody spying on this Queen of Swords, or this Queen of Swords spying on you. Either way, it looks like the idea is leave the past in the past, otherwise this new beginning won't get off the ground. If you do set appropriate boundaries here, Aries, then we have good news coming in. Ooh, I forgot we had hidden energy for you. And that good news could be pertaining to a serious relationship with the Hierophant here. If you're new to my channel, if a card flips over and doesn't fall out, I consider that hidden energy, just to let you know. All right, one more, please, for Aries. Oh, you guys, no one told me. All right, I feel like this is for you, Aries. We had a card left over on my beautiful Empress resin mold. I don't know. John made these for me. Thank you, John. I fucking love these things. And he's making more too, so I think I'm gonna have to buy some more. But with strength coming out, Aries, this is saying to me that you have let go of things that have held you back, and that is why you are strong. And with the King of Wands, this is going to be making you more attractive to others. Now, of course, don't get caught up too much so on the gender, right? Because all of us have feminine and masculine energies within us. So you could be, identifying with Queen of Swords and King of Wands in a single reading, and that wouldn't be totally crazy. But what this is saying is the strength and courage that this person has built over, a long period of time is going to be seen as a very attractive attribute for other people, and it will draw in some interest here in the love life. So I hope that helps you, Aries, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.